And then there's Jauan Jennings. John Lynch was asked about Jennings, and he said, we just love him, and he knows that, and we know how he feels about us, but business is kind of tricky, and he's here, and he's going to be out there on the field tomorrow. It's exactly what he said about Brandon Ayuk last year. And of course, Ayuk was on the field. He just wasn't in pads playing football. He was watching and being sort of a distraction. What do you think about Jennings? Do you think that Jennings will, he has a ton of leverage right now. He's the wide receiver room, as it were.
I don't know what's going to happen, Iggy. I would be surprised if he participates because he's been very aggressive in what he's written and said. So I would think he's going to be a hold in. I also think he has the Niners by the tail, that they really need a wide receiver. And Iggy, he's a hell of a player. I love to watch him play. He has everything. He doesn't have downfield speed, but he's tough. He has great hands, and he can break tackles. And he's a guy who'll really block and fight for you on the field. He's, in many ways, he's Dwight Clark.
Yeah, I love that. Someone asked Brock today, when was the moment when you realized that Jennings was someone you'd really be relying on? And he said, I threw him like a 4-yard pass one time in Seattle. Caught it 4 yards in front of the sticks, broke 4 tackles, and got the first down. And what he said, which was interesting too, he said, that effort that he gives blocking with the ball in his hands, he's not just about himself. He's a team guy. He's blocking for other people. And it's an interesting distinction to make because I'm not sure that all wide receivers are like that. And there are certain wide receivers who are very much about themselves and how much they get the ball and their touches and their targets. And it seems like Jennings up to this point hasn't been that kind of guy, which, I don't know, resonates with Brock. Maybe that's the opposite of Brandon.
One thing I would say, though, he said he threw him a 4-yard pass. I would have preferred an 8-yard pass.
Yeah. Maybe next
4-yard pass?
Yeah.
What is that, a handoff?
Yeah, seriously. I think that it's interesting that the Niners are I think my prediction is they're going to give Jennings what he wants. I think they'll let this go for a few days, no padded practices for the next 3. I think by Sunday or Monday, he'll get what he wants because I do think he has the leverage and they can say whatever. But if he's not out there, their wide receivers the first 3 days of training camp are going to be Demarcus Robinson, who's facing suspension, Equanimeous St. Brown, who doesn't know the offense, Jacob Cowing, and a rookie, Jordan Watkins. That's a good position for Jauan.
That'll scare the pants off the rest of the league.
Yeah.
The Rams are really frightened of that group.
Uh-oh, Jacob Cowing. Sorry.